So this is something that I apparently have to address every month or so. Somehow my channel has attained quite a bit of doom and gloomers. I put out a video yesterday talking about men getting with the program, adapting to the world that we live in, the dating market, and improving. And again, so many guys that just came out of the woodwork. Who cares about dating? And these women. I like making the content where I call out bad behavior in women and talking about how fucked up it is. But with that, I still want to tell men to do better. I'm not saying women are everything. But this channel is not for you guys that are hopeless. If you're somebody that doesn't want hope and you don't want to improve, this is not the channel for you. I have to keep making these videos addressing people because I want to get rid of you guys. I seen some of you guys unsubscribe from the video that I dropped yesterday. I want all of you guys to unsubscribe that think this way. This is not the channel for guys that are just doomed and I hate women. This isn't the channel for you. I want to call out the bad behavior and have a good time reacting to those videos, giving my thoughts on it. But I also want to tell men to do better. I want to see men happy. I'm tired of seeing so many men that are just stuck in this quicksand, just obsessed with everything being doomed. These guys are just in love with giving up. They're just in love with giving up on everything, giving up on themselves. They're just in love with feeling like they're not good enough. And you try to tell these people to do better, and they get mad. They come after you. They come after you for telling them to do better. I don't want those people around. There's some people that you just can't help. And I'll tell you guys right now, most men will not adapt to the shitty dating market. Most men will not fall in love with improving for the sake of doing it for themselves, because if they don't get women, they don't want to do any of this. The people I surround myself with, my friends and myself included, we go to the gym because we want to go to the gym. We like the gym. We like the everyday grind of like the journey. We like that. We dress well, and getting ready to go to the restaurant with my bros, I'm going to wear this. Bond number 9, the scent of peace for him. It's an amazing fragrance that I love. I'm going to wear that with my bros. I'm not meeting with a girl. I'm going to dress nice when I get done making this video and put my really nice expensive fragrance on for me, because I like feeling good with the bros and gassing each other up. Yes, I talk about dating. Yes, I talk about getting women and dating dynamics. I'm not doing it because that's everything. I'm doing it for the guys that message me that want to improve. The guys that message me that want to talk about this stuff. I got no problem calling out the bullshit and talking about how cooked it is in a joking manner. That doesn't mean I'm telling you guys to give up. To the handful of people that actually truly have just given up and all you want to talk about is doom and gloom, the collapse is near, get the fuck out of here, man. This isn't the channel for you. I don't want to hear that shit. Even if it is true, I don't want to focus on it. Even if it is true, I'll go out swinging. I'll still live to the very end trying to grind and being in love with progress. Like the thrill of trying to improve. Like I've mentioned other channels like Alpha M and the 33 Secrets and a couple other channels that I can't think of. And I get comments people just roasting them. Just roast them. Why did I watch that shit? Those guys are frauds. No, they're not, dude. They're not. I don't agree with everything Alpha M says. I don't agree with everything Rollo Tomasi or Myron Gaines or any of these other channels say. I don't agree with everything they say, but there's gold nuggets there. There's gold nuggets in the things they say. I've had people comment on my video saying, why would you ever shout out a channel that talks about men's fashion? Because you look like shit, bro. You look like shit. Why would any girl date you? Why would anybody hire you? Why would anybody want to hang out with you? You don't respect yourself at all, and you don't want to get better. Trying to wake you guys up, trying to shake some sense into you. What happened to men being in love with like the journey of growing and improving? Why does it just have to be the outcome? Why does it just have to be the dollar amount? Why does it just have to be getting the woman, then it's over? That's why most of you guys that have had some success with women, you don't have any now. Because once you get them, you fall back into your lazy patterns. I talk about Corey Wayne all the time too. Oh man, he's a fraud. He's out of touch. He's a smart guy. He's got some gold nuggets in his videos. Watch them. All you guys want to do is watch these doom and gloomers that talk about how everything's cooked, it's over. Like, even if you believe that shit, why do you just want to wallow in that? And why do you come around channels like mine that still want to try to say have some hope? Like, why do you guys come around? Do you just want everyone to be miserable with you? I'm not giving in. God willing, I won't give in to the doom and gloom. I don't have everything I want in life. I'm not balling. I'm not rich. I'm not saying I get every girl. But what I'm saying is, I want men to start falling in love with the thought of progress again. I want men to start falling in love with the thought of progressing in the gym, the journey of that for themselves, not just for women. Why do I see so many men that are walking around with their heads down? Everywhere you look, guys are just defeated. They've let the propaganda infiltrate their mind. They've let the trashy music and the trashy television and all the corn industry shit, you guys have let it just infiltrate your mind and destroy you. And then when someone tries to speak up and remind you to pick your head up, it ain't over yet. Come on, get up off the ground, start walking with me. Come on, we can do this. You don't want to hear it. I've said this 1,000 times in a joking manner, but I mean it. I got no problem with complaining. If you watch my channel, you see me complain all the time. But what do I say about complaining? At least try to have somewhat of a comedic spin on it, or complain while you work. Like I tell my friends that are heartbroken, come to the gym. No, I can't. Bullshit, you can't. I'm so sad. Good. Cry on the fucking treadmill. Good. You can still cry while you work out. Cry while you're there. But just not doing anything doesn't cut it. This is one of the problems that a lot of these like kind of blue pill guys point out that's true. We do have a big problem with weak men that don't want to do shit, that don't want to live up to their potential, that don't want to look their best. They don't even want to explore what their best is. They don't care to learn about different styles of clothing or things that would look good on them, a different facial hairstyle. You try to tell them to do that, they don't even want to hear it. So again, people that think that way, this channel is not for you. I would love to help you guys, but if you don't want the help, go watch the bazillions of doom and gloomers on YouTube that get a bazillion views because of the negativity bias. They get a bazillion views just talking about how it's cooked, it's over, financial collapse, housing collapse. No matter how true that is, I don't want to fucking talk about it all the time. I don't want to sit here and wallow in sadness with you guys. I'm going to keep trying to improve. I'll go out swinging. If this is a baseball game and we're down 8-0 in the bottom of the 9th inning, I'm not just going to strike out on purpose. Fuck no, man. I'm going to try to get a hit. I wish more men thought that way, but apparently they don't. So let me end it like I said at the beginning. This channel is not for doom and gloomers that don't want hope. If you're sad, but you do have a little bit of light left in your soul, I'm happy you're here. If not, get the fuck out of here, man. There's plenty of doom and gloom channels to comment on and just wallow in sadness with. I want men to start having hope in themselves again, because it's gone. Because all they get is just bombardment of how much the sky is falling, can't win, don't try. I'm going to try, no matter what. And I'm going to enjoy the journey. Like I said a minute ago, I'm not rich. I'm not the best looking guy. I'm not as in good a shape as I used to be and that I should be. I've fallen off. I'm pissed off at myself because of that. But it's time to get serious again. And women is kind of a game to me. I've said it before. Dating is a game. Talking to women's a game. You should want to try to improve and be in love with that journey and that nervousness and that fear that you might have talking to a girl. That's what life's all about. That's life. That's the beauty of life. So if you're one of these guys that just hates everything, you hate women, you hate progress, get out of here, man. There's plenty of channels for you guys to wallow in sadness. This ain't one of them. To everybody else, thank you for being here. And hopefully we get rid of the doom and gloomers.